This is the Nothing Phone 3A Lite and you're watching a super quick hands-on first impression. So let's start. Nothing hadn't revealed the price at the time of shooting this video, but this phone is expected to be in the 20 to 25,000 rupee ballpark, and if this one remains in that range, then it is very decently built for that price. You have a plasticky back with the classic signature transparent nothing look. This is the white color with contrast black buttons on the sides, and you also have the essential key right here, which you can use for the Essential Spaces app. And at the back, you also get the glyph interface, or the glyph light as I should call it, because this is just a single light here at the bottom in the corner. And I mean, this job could have been done by the Flash too, but let's see what are Nothing's reasons for incorporating this little glyph right here. At the front, you have a 6.77-inch flexible AMOLED display with an under-display fingerprint sensor, which is responsive but not really quick for other fingerprint sensors that we have tested in the same price range. Now, the brightness is really good because we are outdoors shooting in direct sunlight. Now, this feels like a responsive and fluid screen, and the visibility is really good outdoors too, as we are shooting outdoors, and we only need full brightness for shooting this video. Otherwise, you don't even need the full brightness to view content outside. And this looks like a promising display for multimedia consumption in our initial impression. Now, Nothing has given a triple camera system at the back here, which is a 50 megapixel main, 8 megapixel ultra wide, and then a macro lens. Along with these, you get a 16 megapixel selfie shooter up front. So now let's test the cameras together. So when you open the camera, this is what the Nothing Phone 3A Lite camera interface looks like. You have 1x, and then you have 2x, which crops from the main lens, and then you have the 0.6x, which is the 8 megapixel ultra wide lens. And then you have the video mode, and in the video mode, here are the options. Okay, you can have 4K at 30 FPS, or you can have 1080p in 60 or 30 FPS. And you have more options right here, which are the expert, macro, panorama, time lapse, and slow motion options. Other than these, you have the portrait and night options on the other side. So this is what the camera interface looks like. Now let's have a look at some of the pictures we have clicked from this phone. And now onto the performance and specifications. This phone gets ऐसे मजा नहीं आएगा. Let me show you. Now to check out the specifications, let's go to the settings page and the about phone, and in this section you can see that this phone is packing a MediaTek Dimensity 7300 Pro 5G chip. Now this chip, we have already seen this on some of the sub 20 and 25,000 rupee phones, which further validates our speculations about this phone's price. Other than this chip, it has this triple camera setup, the details are right here, then 256GB storage on this unit and 8 plus 2GB RAM with RAM booster on, along with a 5000 mAh battery. Now when you go one more step back, you can see that this also has some special features section where you can control the RAM booster, and you can also try out some experimental features like AirPods battery information support and dot matrix title for the settings. Now toggle this on and you will see this cool font in the settings page, but it would be even cooler if this applied to the entire phone. Going to the about section again, we will see one of the weirdest things about this phone, because this is just launching and it still gets Android 15 out of the box. Now this should have been Android 16, but 15 is also okay, provided we get an extra update. Now staying in the settings, you also see the glyph interface controls, which control how your ringtones and notifications make the glyph light look at the back. And then you have this thing, the intelligence toolkit, where you will see this cool feature that is Wallpaper Studio. I tried it out and I really liked it, because you can match a color scheme or a style with some object that is like still life or iridescence or terrain or even sky, and create a custom AI wallpaper out of it. Moreover, you have this Chat GPT widget thing, which is one of the weirdest things I've seen here. I have added this to the home screen already, but when you tap on this widget, it just takes you to Chat GPT, and that is all. I don't get the sense of adding an entire section for this widget in the settings, but it's there. One thing that is really cool on this phone is the smart app drawer. Once you open the app drawer and tap on smart, your categories are automatically organized and you now have a smart app drawer. Now, whether it is good or bad or how it performs, we'll let you know in the detailed review. But for now, this is a look at the specifications and what all is running on the Nothing Phone 3A Lite. Now we also played BGMI on balance settings and Subway Surfer on this phone to test the performance, and first impressions, it looks promising because both the games did well and ran really smooth without heating the phone up. And one more thing that we are going to reserve for our detailed review is the battery backup, because this phone here gets a 5000 mAh cell paired with a fast charger, but there's no charger inside the box. And we are yet to test how that performs in the real world and how fast it actually charges to make things more convenient for you. So stay tuned to Gadgets 360 for that. My name is Manik Beri and I'll see you in the next video.